Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dragons Brew DnD. I am your host, Dragons Are Cats, and I'm very excited to be playing a wonderful game of Dungeons and Dragons tonight with my friends, trying to raise some wonderful, wonderful spirits for charity. We are playing tonight for Unicorn Foundation for the rest of this month again because we missed a session last month. Unicorn Foundation is Australia's only not-for-profit medical charity focused on neuroandronic cancers, or NETs, as they're called. Their mission is to assist, support patients and carers, lobby for new appropriate treatments and investigation, raise awareness and knowledge of NETs within the medical community and general public. Neuroendocrine tumors, by their very nature, are less common, complicated, and disguise themselves behind common symptoms such as IBS, asthma, and anxiety, which leads to a misdiagnosis and years of anguish for the patients. How could you help? Well, your kind donations, if you are able to, can also help our players, such as if you donate $1 to the cause, you can give a D10 healing dice to one of our cast. For $2, you can give a member of our cast an advantage. $5 gives a natural 20 to one of our players, and $25 gives a wondrous uncommon magic item. With us tonight, with the massive shout out to Joygasm. Thank you, much love, for 15 months. Sub badges coming in another 4 months.
Yeah, I heard that 5 months ago. Oh wait, actually the sunset looks really nice. I don't know if you actually can see that. Come on, camera. Oh, you can kind of. Look at that.
Oh, that is nice. Dude, that is a sunset.
A lot of the red's taken out on the camera, but it just imagine it's beautiful.
That looks really good. That looks really good, my dude.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Just imagine the sunset you're seeing, but better.
Yeah, just add more red into your eyes.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
right.
yeah.
All right, everyone, rub your eyes. All right, I'm ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, what'd you ask? What was the question?
Tell us about yourself, one thing you remember from last session, and who you're playing.
I am Gazem, first name Joy, and I play Samson Desert Legend, King of Mesro. And what happened last session was these guys are rotating things. Ikram was slowly dying, and then I'm meant to be on scout. Okay, I'm meant to be looking around for enemies, and all of a sudden somehow I've missed a massive Naga snake that's popped up right in front of me, and I may have yelled out for everyone to get ready, but I'm not sure yet.
No, you didn't actually.
Well, I will.
You should have just said you did.
Well, I'll go back on the footage. Can someone go back on the footage?
It's all right. We'll say.
I'm sure
right at the start of.
You'll hear my lightning dagger go off. I'm sure.
Yeah. With us tonight also is Bonewave.
Mm-hmm. Hello. I'm Luke, playing Casimir, Tiefling Wizard. Last session, met Casimir's dad for the first time. He had some troubles, believing that I was his son, which is pretty understandable, to be honest, because he thought I was dead. And gave him some time to just mellow out. Then talk about my other dad, Ikram, and trying to get some of his angel powers back.
Very nice, very nice. With us also tonight is BM Curfew.
Hello. Brad playing Belvin, the Dragonborn Paladin. And last session, I remember doing puzzles. Just being a part of a puzzle. I didn't do it myself. Ikram did most of it. But and saving a unicorn.
That's right, you did too. And the man of the night, after the Godplate Part 2, is the one and only Probod.
Hello, I'm Rob.
Rob plays Ikram.
Wait, did you mute yourself, Rob? Rob.
Did you mute yourself?
I think he has no audio. I think he's lost his whole headset.
Mate,
Everyone put your hand to the camera.
Quality.
Just show like we're like. Yeah, okay. He looks concerned now. Nah. Because he probably didn't hear us. Like, he probably lost everything.
Probably, yeah. He would have lost everything from the sounds of it.
Yeah, sounds like it. Well,
because
He's so confused.
I'm Rob, and then it's just
Yeah.
and I'm like, short and sweet. I do like the short and sweet, but we would like it a bit more. I like how you gave it a lot of time. Like, you play Ikram?
I was waiting for that. I was just like,
Yeah, because it did end in a spot where he said a word, and it didn't end
Rob?
halfway through the word.
to start talking when you
My sound all died.
sound all died. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
okay. Oh, I can hear you now. There you go.
Oh my god, that was annoying.
That was.
So from
I was like,
I'm
oh,
Rob.
Yeah, you finished
Oh,
off with I'm
yeah.
Rob.
Legit, I'm Rob.
Cut out.
Nothing.
We're like, yeah, true.
That's all I had to say. Oh man, that was like the longest intro I've ever done too.
And now do it again.
Now you gotta do it again.
Hi, I'm
You
Rob.
rehearsed it, now you're good to go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh, you fucking
That was good.
That was
Jibbated.
good. You fucking, oh my god. You should have said my name's Rob, then stop talking.
Take a level in Rogue. Jesus.
I'm out. I can't do this anymore.
Okay, no. So
Sorry,
this is
guys.
Rob. He plays Ikram. Ikram's currently involved with all things god, druids, and fuckassery as a stepdad. Loves a good bar.
Currently unlocking the god plate, but it's
That
in,
is-
like
Apparently.
3 different layers. Yeah.
As you've unlocked the first and second layer, you have reached the third.
And
At that-
every time we unlock one, it slowly bloody kills me or removes a different stat. So at the moment, my strength is worse than Casimir's, which is saying something. Yeah. So we got to unlock the third row. Let's see.
That is
Yeah, we do it.
That is true. So, as the Naga has come up to Sandstorm stating, "Stand before the golden light. I ask you to please stand back. You are before the gods after all." It was at that point that the barrier began to shrunk down to its next layer. "I am so cautious the authority of this sacred site. I ask you to move away before harms befall you from what you don't understand." Then looks past you, Sandstorm, and looks at you. "I have told you, heathens. Warnings won't get through, so I guess I must do what I
Strike
must."
before she finishes.
All right, you get one attack.
Would all of us hear that?
Oh yeah, I get like.
She yelled
Why-
then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is-
she
it
then
is-
she then begins to yell, and
Yelling
that is
at
when
you.
your focus is moved to this creature.
Yeah.
You get one attack, not an advantage, not a stink attack.
Okay. Yeah, she's just as she starts yelling at the other guys. That's when I take my chance because I'm like, she's got to take a
Distracted.
chance now. She's already going for it, so I'm going to. What should I do? Actually, let's go for a good old attack. Good old dagger of vengeance attack at normal.
All right.
19.
19's going to hit.
Fuck yeah.
All right, everyone, roll initiative.
Can I do a bonus action or
No.
Oh,
Ooh.
In that moment, can I just not just say to the other two is like you guys just concentrate on this. Me and Sansom will handle this, and then kind of and then turn and then go at the same moment.
I feel like my attack would have went off, and then I'm not sure because she was about to finish, and I attacked her,
Nice.
and then I guess you went after that.
Well, like
Fucking lightning,
yeah,
it's like,
she
what?
yelled.
yelled at me. Did she yell at me, or she just talking to me?
That first
When-
lot,
when- That first lot was just speech. When
yeah.
she said, "I told you, heathen," that was her yelling.
right, okay, that's when we would have heard it.
Yeah, that is exactly
Passes.
when.
Righto, okay.
26. Fuck yeah, get in there, bro. Nah, I gotta do mine. That's my hero. Oh,
Ah, shit.
rest in peace, Sandstorm.
In pepperoni, you can rip.
She.
Man, and
Save me, brother.
what are you doing? You ruined the order. Ikram always goes last. What are you doing?
This is all going bad for me. I didn't even see the damn thing, and now I'm just gonna die. Damn, it's 14. Shit.
Tonight I've done 2 rolls and I rolled a 1 and a 6.
Can you pick me up and then get me out of there? Is that a thing?
All right, Ikram
If I
didn't
wanted to.
click on his token.
Oh, bloody Ikram.
Fucking. That you said it wasn't like normal, guys. Your mic's broken. Nah, he's obviously.
Oh,
Is that a kebab or something? Oh, yeah. Chicken kebab or beef kebab? Chicken.
okay. So let's do this.
But I didn't want to make a sound while I played.
Nah, it's fine. That's what I was saying. Yeah, your mic's broken. Turn your mic on so we can eat you. Eat you.
So we can eat you.
So we can hear you ASMR eating burrito.
Just gonna make the. I'm just gonna just gonna move them over there for everyone at home to watch.
Yep.
Joygasm, thank you so much for the host, my man.
Oh, no worries, mate. I like to support this stream.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I try to
Don't know why. Nah.
when I can. There's nothing in that cup. All right, so Serpent Helm, you were up first, my friend.
Alrighty. What is the distance? Hey,
Is it up in the tree as well?
It's also 15 feet up in the tree.
it is up in a tree. Okay.
Yeah.
How big is it actually?
It's a large creature. For this, I made the token just a little bit bigger so stream could see it.
It's pretty long though.
It's big.
It's pretty long. It's like this, Anaconda, the movie.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like that big.
Gotcha.
like that big, like,
Cool.
but a little bit bigger than
So
that.
it's what, like 5 meters long basically?
It's about 7.
Damn.
Um,
And about my arm span is the cobra hood.
Oh shit.
I am going to probably move to there. And I am going to use my channel divinity and put on vow of enmity on it.
Okay.
You will not impede in my friend getting his powers back. And then just unsheath his greatsword and just kind of smack it on the ground.
Dirt flies up. The stick is broken.
And then I'm just gonna ready an attack if it comes close.
Okay. All right. Casimir,
Okay.
though you are aware of this creature now being there and everything that's going on to your left, as long as you're interacting with the cube and the god plate in the fashion and manner, your magic is being pulled in towards it for the sake of interacting with the god plate.
Yep. And does it feel like if I sort of release it at this point, we'll lose our progress, basically?
You can make an insight check with advantage.
21.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just
the cube.
I'll maintain my concentration on that. So, Ikram, we need to finish this quickly. And as part of my turn, can he sort of like help me turn it? Like
Yeah,
progress
as an action, you can begin the turning of the god plate. So you learn from the god plate, you can only turn it clockwise.
Okay. And that's an Arcana check.
Yep, there's an Arcana check followed by a Charisma saving throw on Ikram's end.
Okay. 29.
Alright, what was it? Charisma.
Charisma
Your
save.
charisma save.
All right, roll me a d6 and then a d4.
Strength
You lose.
again.
You lose 3 points in your strength score.
It is literally
You
on 6.
Feeble old man.
You are beginning to struggle as you stand there and then drop to one knee, breathing heavily as you just feel this intangible force, this breath of air just leaving your lungs, just as the god plate begins to swirl, bringing as the hawk flies around to the northwest, the elk comes down to the south, and the fire moves around to the northeast. You see both the elk and the hawk are looking inward at the god plate, Ikram and
It's only
Casimir.
spinning the one way, is it?
Yes, it's only spinning
Only
clockwise.
Yeah.
You're pretty quiet too, Rob. Your mic
So I had
levels.
the microphone kind of away from my mouth while I was eating.
Okay.
Is that better?
A bit, yeah.
I'll bump it up afterwards. So I can't really make him spin it this turn, can I? Like I can't really do anything.
So
He's
yeah,
already spun it.
So I spun
he's-
it on my turn.
Yeah, but I'm saying is I can't spin it on this turn though.
you can't spin it, but you can interact with it.
There's no point interacting with it until fire gets down closer. I feel. What I might do.
Well, I mean, it's not your turn yet, Ikram, anyway, so.
Yeah.
Oh my god, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm shutting up now.
The Naga looks down at Sandstorm, who has just done a striking blow against its scales, doing 9 points of piercing and 2 points of lightning damage. So I gotta drop that.
Is the lightning extra damage because it's all?
I'll just leaves a bit of a scar across it. Nothing more than that. Nothing more than normal.
effective.
Not super effective. But the Naga is going to look down at you and look down directly at
How
you.
tall is the Naga when it's like?
Up on this tree, from when its belly's coming up, it's got the sandy undercolor as its arms are sticking out. So just imagine a person standing in front of you T-posing.
Am I?
Yeah.
What's that? Dodges.
It looks at you, and you see both of its eyes. There is some sort of red light that then shifts into a bird and basically flies towards you, like. And it says, "Kill your heathen companions. What is disrupting the lights?" You can make me a wisdom saving throw.
No, I don't want to kill my companions. Wisdom. I'm gonna do that
Mate,
at
my strength, like you could.
What do I got? Wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna use a nat 20.
Very nice.
Nat
Yeah.
20. I'm not taking chance. I'll probably fucking kill them all like Stanley.
Mate, you could try.
Mate, you won't be able to touch me. I'll be attack, hide in the bush. Attack, hide in the bush.
I mean,
Who's
you'd have to
gonna
get out
see
of. If I hit you when you try to get out of me way,
What do you mean?
I got Sentinel. You can't disengage from me without me hitting you. Or
No,
attempting
I'll just,
to, anyway.
Well, I'll just hide. No better find me then.
And you wouldn't be killing someone, so it's all good.
No, but I got a bow and arrow.
With that,
True.
the Naga just you see a shimmering golden light pass over it.
What's this one?
Ikram.
We meant to know what this is.
Yeah, it casts Shield of Faith on itself, which
Belvin-
means it has an
Belvin
extra
would know that.
+2. Yeah, a +2 to AC.
Yeah, Belvin, you're very aware of the spell that's going on around it. This,
Yep.
much similar to your own.
Yep.
Ikram, your turn.
I don't know if there's a way that I can So I don't really think I can interact with the orb at all until it's spun around again. So, how is everyone's health doing?
No one's been hit yet.
We're full.
We haven't done anything beforehand, have we?
No.
No. Everyone's at full.
What happened when you interacted with it last time?
It fucked me up hard. I can't remember what it did exactly though.
Was that when you got the impediment of you think people are watching you?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it gave me a new floor. And I think it also made me, and I had to do another roll on the 6 and the 4 dice. So what I'm going to do then is I'll probably just cast. Fuck, where is it? Soz. Man, all my spells are bloody. Concentration.
Yeah.
I know the feel as a warlock.
God damn it. I'm just going to shoot my bow at him. Fuck it.
All right. You draw your bow, pull on back.
That doesn't affect any interaction with the sphere or anything. Like, it's not.
Doesn't
Oh,
interact
fun.
anything with the godplate at all.
Oh my god, another fucking what?
Plus, in your weakened state, as you draw back, you can
That makes
hardly hold up the bow to the correct level, and as you let loose the arrow, it goes flying just into the tree.
It's fair enough.
You can barely even pull it back now.
All right. Sandstorm,
It does make a lot of sense.
Okay.
Sandstorm, it's your turn.
Am I in range of bloody attack of opportunity?
You're in range to attack. If you leave the creature's space, it will get attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah, okay. That's all right there.
But you can use your bonus action. for
Yeah, that's
that.
what I remember. That's right. I got abilities for that. How you go? You can get in there?
Who?
You
Me.
on your turn. What did you do on your turn?
I readied my action just in case it charged straight at
Oh, so
Casimir
you
and
went with defense mode. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice plays. What I can do, I want to do some what Sandstorm does best. Do some distractions. One for you that can distract it. Oh shit, what is this doing? I have an item that I haven't used yet. Where is the information? Does ice actually slow things down, or is that just does damage?
Depending on what the ability is. If you're thinking about using the Wand of Winter,
Yeah.
you've seen the Ray of...
Frost and I got Ice Storm, but I'm not sure if they actually.
Ray of Frost does.
Yeah, you've
Reduces
seen...
speed of like 5 feet or something like that.
Ice Storm could be good because you can knock it down to the ground basically.
Is that what bludgeoning does?
It's what the effect does.
I can't see this. I've got the ability there, but I don't see the description of the ability.
Or just type in Ice Storm in the
Hold up.
information thing.
My first time using magic, guys.
Okay, so
you
it should all be in the spell page of your character sheet. And if you click on the cog, it will drop
That's
down.
just damage. That's just showing damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate. Jesus.
You will, if you do it on the point where you're at, you
I
will
get
catch
it.
yourself in it.
Yeah, I was just realizing that. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I did think of that as well.
And Ray of Frost, is that the same? Is that out in front of you?
Ray and Frost is just a line.
Just a line.
So it's just a spell attack roll.
Okay, I might have
which-
to practice. I might practice that in the off time. I might not practice that. I might not do it for the first time in battle. I'm like, guys, this is a good time to try this
Good
out.
time
No,
to
you-
experiment.
Yeah, not a good time to experiment. What I'm gonna do instead, I am going to. I'm gonna give a double attack. If I use an advantage dice, does that include all my stuff?
No, it's just for one attack.
It doesn't give me like sneak attack and stuff.
No.
That's more if I.
It gives you advantage on one attack roll.
Okay, yeah. I'll just do regular.
Regular sandstorm shenanigans.
Regular sandstorm stuff. Bang. Bang.
As you come across with the dagger of vengeance, the Naga pulls its body back, and you find that little opening to just stab in through its hood on its left side, drawing blood, and then cauterizing the wound as flame licks out of the blade.
What color is the blood?
Robbie,
The blood is yellow.
did the first dagger hit?
Yes.
The 15.
So a 15 hit.
No.
The first dagger didn't hit.
Oh, you mean? Oh,
Just
yeah.
so
I
you know,
thought you
you're
meant-
all blessed still. So I cast bless on everybody at the last session.
D4.
So yeah, add a d4 to roll a d4.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you for not reminding me. I knew that the whole.
Good work, Brad.
Did that hit?
17
that-
hit.
That will actually hit then.
Okay, we know the levels now, guys. 17.
That's-
Okay. And then so it's yellow blood. Is it? There's no effect for that blood? I don't see any like weird effects or acidy sort of.
No, you don't see any
Not
straight
worried.
weird effects to that.
Okay,
It's
that's
not
good.
alien, luckily.
I'm very glad. Yeah. And then I'm going to, as my attack, I'm in the trees right still.
You're self and tree, yeah.
I'm gonna land. So I attack. I get all my body weight up and I attack it. I land onto the branch, and then I use disengage and I bounce off the branch and I back off. I'll back off in a bit of range actually. Where's
Okay.
my- I think 35. Yeah. I'll go next to Ikram.
Right, so you drop down from the tree, disengage
Oh, hello, friend.
smartly, and go down besides Ikram.
We're grouping up perfectly.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't really go. I don't want to separate. I want to go behind. In theory, I couldn't. See if I-
Belvin.
All right. Belvin is so it's still up in a tree.
Yep.
Is there a branch near enough to it that Belvin could stand on?
You're gonna have the branch it's on might be able to support your weight for a round.
Okay.
Sure, you've never really done tree fighting.
Yeah. I mean, just looking at it, does it look like a thick enough branch that could hold me?
For a very limited amount of time.
All right. So, if I moved up to it, I wouldn't be able to climb the tree with enough movement. I'm gonna
Cut the tree down.
I'm gonna use Misty Step
Okay.
and Misty Step right next to it.
All right then. You are 15 feet up in the tree.
On this branch that you said should support me.
That will support you for the moment.
Pretty much, yeah. As his sword was just on the ground, he just kind of fades into a mist, and then kind of appears right next to it, in front of it, somewhere.
Yeah, if you-
Anyway, wherever
it's near the back of the main trunk, so you're going to be out on the branch.
wherever it was. Anyway, and then he's just gonna grab with two hands and just swing his great sword in a wide arc for first attack.
All right, make those attacks.
Yes, I know.
Just making sure.
I know. And the sword, as he's swinging, is starting to glow with a divine energy. 21.
You bring the sword around. It glows in an incredibly impressive, heavenly light, the light of Helm the Protector.
And that is a divine smite level 1.
Add a extra D8 to that roll.
Got it set up. Actually, D8.
2.
Divine smite is 2d8. Thank you very much.
Yep, so add an extra D8 to that roll.
Another d8.
Add another D8 to that roll.
Oh, okay.
You come through, slash against the creature, and it reels. As it takes a good 19 amount of damage in that first hit.
So is this a fiend or an undead?
19. You mean it took 25
That was just
plus 19?
sorry. That was
So-
just from the
44
Smite.
damage
44 damage. Very nice.
in one attack. Second attack. As it comes back around and just kind of switches it around and just goes for a upwards slash with the momentum kind of letting go of one hand, so the sword actually goes back behind him.
Sorry, I just accidentally changed your hit points.
Oh my god.
Hey,
I picked the wrong one.
You get out of there.
I selected the wrong token. But no, with that, you do slash into him again with that incredible damage coming through, just breaking through that shield completely.
yes,
Oh,
and
how's his concentration?
It's going to have to make 2 checks.
Can it be 44? Or half 44?
20.
We're going to have to find out. All right, so what's that? Oof, no, the shield drops.
And
cut on through.
and let me just see. Is a possible bonus action.
You use your bonus action to
I
step
used-
up into the
yep,
tree.
Yes, that's right. That was
Yep.
this turn. And after those attacks, Belvin's just gonna. Oh, I can't do that. Use my actions. As he's pulled back, he's pretty much just gonna kind of step off the branch and fall down to the ground on his feet. And then tuck and roll and move into a position where he's in front of it in its way.
Okay, so as you tuck and roll and fall off, it is going to get an attack of opportunity against you.
Yep.
All right, so it is going to come and bite you. On 13, no, it's not going to hit.
So it's a
That's
fiend or an undead, though. Because your smite did more damage.
You see, it has what's the sword's called? I'll just get it right. Has your own glows, mostly from you holding it. Glows a more divine light than it usually does, than any of your weapons usually do. Kind of similar in the light from the shielding light.
And
Goblins are nearby, guys.
Sorry. And is that your turn?
and do you need me to make an athletics or acrobatics or something for when I jump?
Yeah, make a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Well,
Didn't mean-
Shit.
didn't mean to do it.
What do you mean?
that's still fine because if
Take the first
either
roll.
way, it's
Yeah.
always taking the first roll, even
I've
if you
seen
are
some people
accidentally-
just roll on both all the
Yeah.
time, and then
No
it's fine.
ways.
Natural 20, 3-point superhero landing. To then a jump back, so you're
Take it as
Yeah,
a
just
stealth,
like
but-
boof,
Like
and then
landing and then backflip.
jump back, and then in the jump back, he's just as he's like kind of sliding his feet a bit, and just kind of puts his sword on his shoulder, ready to go again if he needs to.
I like Sandstorm looks over and is like, oh. Even Sandstorm's impressed with those
It's
moves.
like a collective 3 turning heads, just like show off.
I'll up signs 10 out of 10.
This is
Break out of
Belvin's
judge.
first proper fight that he's kind of used to his body and stuff. So
Trying to get, yeah.
just getting a bit used to it. And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Azamir.
Same thing as last turn. Gonna try and turn the cube again.
The fire.
Get this bitch unlocked.
All right. Arcana check, followed by a charisma saving throw.
21.
Come on, Ikram.
It's gonna do
Honestly.
bad.
Sorry, I'm scared.
Honestly, yeah.
Got this.
Good.
Remember, you meant to fail.
I know.
There
Yeah.
Yay!
I have not rolled above like 6 tonight.
But that's good for this stuff.
Like
Fuck.
feelings though.
Roll a d6, roll a d4.
At least Anki's there in the background rolling. We'll save you.
Ready to sub in?
No, it's not.
Oh, that's
3.
good.
What's 3? Con.
You
No,
lose
On.
Constitution.
He,
Oh,
no, he literally is in the background. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, you lose 1 constitution.
Yeah. Everybody's right
Yeah,
here.
he's right
he's right there.
there. You're
I
like,
better include him.
Okay. You also lose 9 HP on top of that.
Ah. That
Yep.
wasn't part of the deal.
You lose 9 HP from your total max hit points.
Yeah, 'cause you
Oh,
con
you
went
mean
down.
as in
'Cause you
my
con went-
maximum?
Maximum.
Oh, you went down to an odd con number,
Yep.
did you?
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, so my current health was
No,
74.
Yep.
As in my
maximum
max
health
was
went
70.
down by 9.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't like this.
So max HP went down by 9 and current hit points.
I don't like this at all.
Actually, no, I got that wrong. You're level 10, so I went
Yeah.
down by 10.
Yeah, so
So one
Yeah.
more.
Fucking Carl. You're not invited to my birthday parties.
it's okay. Belvin has enough HP for everybody. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just
But
put
with
Belvin
that-
in front of us.
You managed to turn the god plate. The elk shifts around the flame towards the northeast. The hawk to the northwest. The hawk flies around, circling the god plate to the northeast. And the fire comes directly in front of the god plate, burning in a raging inferno.
So the hawk and the elk are both looking in now, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
The fire is more akin to a raging inferno of a forest fire.
Oh.
Belvin knows something.
No, Ikram
The
should know.
the Naga's turn. The
Does he
Naga
know?
looks to you all, looks down at looks down at the Dragonborn, the Tabaxi, and I need everyone to make a wisdom saving. Azamir, because you're concentrating, I need you to do it at disadvantage.
Oh my god.
Remember, everyone is blessed. Remember that.
Oh my god. Disadvantage.
So I got an 18.
Ooh, and bless. Boom, 18.
Dandy.
Bless. Come on, bless. Carry us.
Oh,
17.
Nice. Okay, so
Oh, you're just out of my aura too.
No.
So
Belvin, as this creature looks down at you, staring, and looks over the rest of the party, you feel that this, like a rush of venom, come over you, and you just brush it off. As you look back to say to your party, they're all frozen.
18 wasn't enough. Damn.
shit.
who's not frozen?
Belvin, the rest of you are considered held by hold person.
I know that fucking move. Never could use it. Fucking vampires.
I didn't look into its eyes, though.
You didn't have to.
Fucking
Not a Medusa.
not Medusa. I knew exactly what you meant.
Okay, so the three of you are paralyzed.
So we literally can't do anything.
Can't do anything.
Well, what do we
So
do?
I'll give you the rundown on what the paralyzed condition does.
We have to roleplay this, guys.
So paralyzed, you are incapacitated as well. By that, you can't take actions or reactions. You automatically fail strength and dex saving throws. Attacks against you have advantage. And any attack that hits a creature that hits you is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of you. Okay?
Didn't say anything about concentrating though.
Didn't say anything about concentrating, but you can concentrate freely. Your concentration has not broken.
It's like now I don't even have to worry about holding my body up. My body just does it for me.
But
Yeah, you're just...
if Naga stops concentrating, we're out of that, right?
Yes.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's like a spell. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one that fucking.
No,
Teddy-
it's not a natural thing. It was
Yeah, yeah, okay.
actual whole person, which is good.
Right.
So it's
You know that-
actually magical, not in a natural effect.
That is
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. Cool, cool.
You remember that ability that Teddy tried to use, but never vampires and never used it?
It's like, wait, does this
I
work on
remember.
vampires?
I remember that one. Oh, the only humanoids fucking reversed.
Except they weren't humanoids, they're undead.
What vampire?
Yeah.
They're
The
human.
Naga
No, they're
drops
undead.
down the tree.
But
No,
then,
they're shape of a human, so human.
anyway,
Undead.
yes. What does the Naga do? Yes.
Naga drops down the tree. Suffers 6 points of falling damage. And slinks. We'll make a con check.
Does not go in my range, does it?
Doesn't go through your range. Slinks out and around you, heading towards, looking at you, saying like, I can't control them.
So is it not paying attention to me at all?
No, it went around you.
Yeah, but it can. Is it focused on everyone else then at the moment?
It's going for the easier kills.
Righto. That's cool. Nope, that's all right. That's all right.
That's fine.
I'm just clarifying.
And as its bonus action, yeah, that's going to be the end of its turn. Now, because this is hold person, on the end, let's see, Ikram, you are paralyzed. You can't do jack all. You can make a wisdom saving throw. At the end of your turn,
Okay, yeah.
at the end of your turn, you can break the effect if you succeed.
All right, I'm just gonna roll it. Do I still have
Still have bless.
blessing?
Yeah.
Bam.
With that, you break the hold, spin around, and you see the giant cobra-like Naga looking directly at the three of you.
Was that an action to break that?
It's the
That's
end of your turn.
That's the end of your turn. That's
Yeah,
your turn
sorry.
done.
You,
Sandstorm,
you dickhead, Rob.
it's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Using that 20.
Using that 20.
How many that 20s can we use?
I
I forget. We made a rule. I forgot the rule.
yeah, it's 5 per combat.
5 per combat.
5? Fuck, I never fight my life.
Jesus
I
Christ.
thought it was one per
I
combat.
thought it was one. I actually thought it was mine, but I was going to see what you said.
Or 5 for the group, did you mean?
Honestly, I feel like Carl says 5
Really?
per combat because he wants you to use them all.
Yeah,
You're probably not wrong.
I mean, if you succeed here, you're going to fail somewhere else. So I don't really mind.
That's up to you, Robbie.
It's up to you, buddy.
Yeah, it's up to you, Robbie.
I'm going to roll on that 20, guys. Fuck it.
Okay.
Okay, wisdom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's just do it. Fuck, I'm just going to say
Plus bless.
Plus bless, you turn around as well, Sandstorm. It's right there, and it's like,
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Belvin, your turn.
Right on. God, I hate concentration spells sometimes. Yeah, okay. All right. Belvin is going to walk around
There's like a squealing dog outside. It's very concerning.
behind it and try to, because he can see that it's actually focusing on everyone else. Can he get into a blind spot?
So get around and flank it.
Yep.
If you have the movement, you can.
Whereabouts do I need to?
So you're basically just going to have to, you're going to have to try and end up on the opposite side of it down here.
I can get to there, roughly. Actually, no. I'm actually going to get in front of it. In its way. So it's just going to run over, jump over the tree that's fallen down, slide back in front of it. Just say, you can't forget about me now. And then just go for another swing. And again, this swing glows with divine energy.
Yes. So roll on through. So you're doing another smite.
I am.
Okay. So add an extra D8.
At
Through.
3rd level.
Then add an extra D8 to that as well.
Holy shit. You gotta roll your attack first.
What?
Yeah.
Rolled my attack.
What? I can't see it.
Oh, I rolled a 28 to hit.
Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, your connection to the server has been interrupted. Anything you do right now will attempt to send you to go back online.
Yeah, I got
But to be
now.
safe, you may want to stop doing
Yeah.
anything important.
Hey,
And I'm back.
difficulty.
What was that?
And we're back. Okay. All right. So hold up.
Back, Lee.
We're back. We're back.
I didn't get that problem at all.
I didn't get that. So, Rob, you saw the roll?
I've seen it now.
Are
How's
you
he
back
wrong?
now, Lou?
Okay.
Yeah, I got it now.
Yep. So the initial attack did 20 damage. Then my divine smite did 22 damage.
Plus 7.
So 42. And an extra 7 damage, so 49 damage.
So 49
Yes.
divided by 2.
49 divided by 2, you say?
Let's see if it can make the save.
Oh, right. It's gotta be 24.
That'd be 24, and it does.
Did.
Maintains concentration.
Nice. And, well, I mean, I am going to attack it for a second time. And pretty much just and then bring it back around to the second attack. 26. And
26 going to hit.
this one will be a divine smite at level 1.
You can only use it once per attack. Is that right?
Yeah, once per attack.
Yeah, once per attack. This is my second attack.
Oh wow! So you can just unload it with each attack.
Yeah. If you want to burn all your
Yeah, as long
spells,
as-
you can
as
just
long as
like.
it- yeah, as long as an attack hits, you can use it. I believe that's divine smite.
Because you're just like unloading
When you
all
hit
your
a creature
spells.
with
Yeah,
weapon
that's right.
attack,
Okay, cool.
one slot. Yeah, it's just
Unload, buddy.
until I run out of spell slots, really.
Unload.
So another divine smite. Nice.
Plus a d8.
And another D8, yeah? From Hezron?
Yes, another D8.
That also is with each attack, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just make sure that one.
Or each smite, is it?
It's more or less coming from the light you summon the divine powers you summon forth from the divine smite.
Okay, so it just combines with the divine smite. Cool.
Yeah.
And another D8. 5. So what's this? 21, 39 all up.
39. Okay.
It's got to be 19 con. Save.
Okay. Let me just. What the hell is that? Please hold.
Don't worry, I'm holding.
Oh, I know you are.
You sound like a like I'm talking to Centrelink or something.
All right. It's gonna make it save. Just one sec. What was half of that damage?
19.
19.
Okay, so that beats it.
It saves.
Oh my god.
with that, the winds of battle change as this thing is looking incredibly bloodied.
And Belvin is right in front of it, in the
Nice.
way. Pretty much just puffing his like shoulders out and chest up after the attack, and just lifts his, pretty much just holding his greatsword to the side and just gripping it.
See, how funny would this be if you turned into a gnome? That would have been the best thing ever.
That's a massive
Acting on
sword.
top of that. Yeah.
He was never gonna know. It's already been written, guys.
Sokolosh then looks at you. Belvin goes, then looks over at Sandstorm and says, I see it is not working, my charm. I see how you fare elsewhere. I need you.
I mean, what about Casimir?
You skipping my turn?
Casimir, make a wisdom
I
saving
was
throw.
gonna say, all you're gonna do is wisdom save, but it's still, at least made it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You break the hold, but just through shaking your heads like, please, I know this spell.
But I'm still having to concentrate.
Still having to concentrate.
Yep. that was my turn
Yes.
anyway.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was your turn. All good, but
Thank
thank you.
It didn't actually affect you. You just are standing there anyway.
Yeah, you're just
I
like,
was just faking it. I was just like, don't bother me.
however, Sandstorm and Belvin can make me charisma saving throws.
Rose. Okay.
Charisma saving throws.
Do they get more protection now?
Does Bless work with everything, or
Yeah.
We did this roll.
Blesses attacks and saves, I think.
Yeah, saving throws.
okay?
So everyone has bless, but Belvin. So
I was gonna ask, I'm like, what? You roll?
Bless yourself.
What about
I
aura
saw
protection?
Is that meme where it's like paladins doing
Power
like
protection with sword.
yeah. My aura of protection is already on it. Like I've made it. I put it on differently. So
For Sandstorm,
Yeah.
I mean.
Sandstorm would still receive it.
yeah, Sanson will get it. So you get a plus. It's charisma 4.
Oh,
Plus 4. So with the
Just fast
23.
forward.
So with those, yeah, you're both gonna succeed, and this thing looks very irritated. that
Even
it's
an 18. I got an 18.
Oh, you got an 18?
You said you both passed. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, with that, because you're not affected by anything. So with that, Sandstorm, as you look up over at your brother, he vanishes in a flash of light.
What?
what?
And this is when you just see Belvin gripping his sword, kind of like
the
leaning
sword
forward a
go
little
with
bit
it?
more, and then just.
Is that a spell that Casimir knows? By any chance?
Looking over,
Banishment?
you do realize it's sort of a banishment.
Okay.
Has he gone to the Shadow Realm?
Temporarily.
Elvin, you find yourself within an endless pit, laying down on a bed of baby snakes. They tried to nibble on you, but they're not old enough to really get through you. So it's just like a very slimy, uncomfortable bed at the bottom of a pit.
And so as he's just there, he's just like, just doing like a growl, a guttural growl in his throat, just kind of annoyed that he let this happen.
The snakes then tried to force themselves into your mouth and kind of...
I'll just bite him.
Ikram, your turn.
So I've been thinking.
Yep.
So I can't do. Yeah, no. At least I'm not flexing. I'd probably break my arm or something.
Just curious, that would mean if I'm banished, they don't have bless anymore, or?
They don't have bless and they don't have aura of protection.
Yep. Okay.
All right, so I can't use. So there's the fire thing in front of me, and I can't use any. I can't turn into a fire elemental, which was going to be one of my guesses as to how to fight this fire. My other guess was something to do with basically me using one of my radiant abilities, like healing hands or something along those lines. I think I just said the name wrong, sorry. healing fires or breath of golden flames, but they're all inside that bloody plate behind me, in front of me.
Is correct.
And then
Can't you just normally interact with it? Like focus on the flame?
what do you mean?
Isn't that what you did with one of the others? Like you didn't actually turn into the thing that it was. It was the eagle or the elk, I can't remember. But you just focused on it and then it worked, didn't it? Because you turned
Are you talking
into
about with the one of the rings?
yeah.
No,
With
so
the
basically they've all been like things that have been an affection in my life.
Yeah, well,
So,
how do
like,
you know a
the
fire
elk-
hasn't been?
Well, my thought is that the elk was a part of like the gem and my mum and things like that, and then the eagle was a part of my wild shapes and all that sort of stuff. And then I kind of am sitting there and like, you know, I just shot this arrow or whatever, and then I look down, and I think I've got my mum's bow, so maybe this has something to do with it. So what I'm going to do is have a shot in the dark and conjure a fire arrow out of that and fire it at the
Ooh, very nice.
thingy-majig.
Okay. Pull up your bow and make an attack at disadvantage at the fire. As you-
Disadvantage?
Yeah. As you pull back on the drawstring, the arrow that conjures through the string is fire. As the arrow of pure fire presses up against the inferno of raging light, the barrier swirls and the swirling barrier comes to a halt as it then begins to crack, hairline fractures going over its surface. It then shatters in an explosion of light, then shooting a beam like a bonfire into the night sky, illuminating the entire forest. As it fires up into the air, heavenly glow coming from it, up until a north wind blows. The light then swirls in the air, flames whip around and envelop into Ikram. Flame and light burns around him until a blinding light causes all to shield their eyes. Once you open them again, adjusting to new wings of light growing from Ikram's back, hands of golden flame burning, all while within a swirling sphere of light.
Boom!
Is that
Back, baby.
this can't be happening?
Ikram, the light is warm and welcoming, like a mother's hug.
Cute.
You feel protected, and as if you could use this shield to protect those around you, as you gain
What?
the new angelic ability, Orb of Light.
Ooh,
Nice.
sounds cool.
You'll see it on your character sheet.
Godlike winky.
Okay.
It'll be down the bottom of your core page.
Yes, wait, I'll have a read.
So scroll all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, it's a bit of a read, but it's a bit of an ability.
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. Good luck with that. Casimir,
Yes.
you're still focused. Even though the light is shattered and the energy is swirled around into Ikram, Ikram is now radiating this 10-foot diameter sphere around him. You notice something about the godplate. The 4 vertical runes burn still with an intensity as a series of glyphs are created on the face of the obsidian obelisk. You look down at the cube, still there, still channeling this energy from you to it. The connection is now two-way, it's not just you from Ikram to you to the plate. It's now a full circuit, full transference of information. Then see these spectral ghostly outlines of each glyph of those 4 on the god plate. The glyph, like Chult, is shattered into 4 pieces. A very similar looking glyph to that of the one from Chult. Very much so.
Okay. So we
You
could
see it
attempt
on-
to sort of release it like we did the Chult one.
You can attempt to release it, or as you can see on the cube, there is one. It's like an extra layer underneath your current runes of the cube.
Okay.
As they're kind of swirling around on the cube, it's like you have an extra set of faces within the inner core of the cube.
Okay. Can I try and complete the connection?
Yes, you can make me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Would he do it now or on his turn?
Do it now as a reaction.
Ah, cool.
31. Holy shit.
At 31, you lock the first one into place. It's a corner of a triangle.
Okay.
Next up is Sandstorm.
I use a reaction. Sunglasses feels so bright, as you can see.
Easily so. Your shadow stunt doesn't conjure up a hood; it conjures up sunnies.
Yeah. As you can see, I got protection from all the light from Ikram right now.
Sunglasses TM. Check out our new product in Riverguard store.
Dragon's Brew, fucking, I don't know what the name is, guys. Our name for our group is still like pending too. I think.
It's still pending.
Our adventurer group. One day we'll work it out. So I have to duel this guy to get Belvin back from the Shadow Realm, don't I? So I go, let's duel! I will bring my friend back from the Shadow Realm. And with my, I bring out my trap card, which is my fucking Blade of Vengeance, and just fucking stab it.
I bet you've never seen this before.
Yeah.
A dagger.
Oh my god, top deck. Fuck yeah. And how close am I? I can't tell because
You've got to get. It's basically 10 feet away from you, so you won't get your sneak attack from.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna run in. I'm gonna run in. I'm not gonna risk any throws today. And I'm gonna do double attack.
Thanks for the follow.
Bang. Oh.
So much for your job. As you bring the dagger of vengeance up, you go to stab into it, but the dagger, you cut your wrist. Oh, it really hurts as you just got the angle wrong.
How bad my wrist? My wrist in the last one. Too good either.
The dagger drops from your hand onto the ground just directly in front of you.
Shit. Lucky it's magical. It could be gone.
I mean, you can't. You got to pick it up.
Yeah, I know,
I mean,
but
like,
I mean,
broken.
It's not broken.
Yeah.
That's why it's good having magical weapons. They instantly break all the time.
Thank you for the follow, Cooked Co. We love you here.
Going to do Dragon Tooth Dagger. Oh, that's better. On my offhand, I'm going to slice it right where I sliced it last time. Or am I too low for that? Yeah.
Actually, no, that's going to hit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to. So I look around, and I know this guy's godlike now. He's not a weakling anymore. Did you not get back all your stuff?
Ikram's got back all his stuff. He's got his angel wings out.
What about his strength and shit now? His bonus.
Doesn't look like it. You don't know, to be honest.
He looks like a big boy again.
No, he still looks like he's struggling to hold up the bow.
Okay, shit. So he's lost his shit.
But he's right now
that sums it up well.
encapsulated into a sphere of energy.
Okay, so he looks like he's got. Okay, this is what I was hoping for. And I look, I'm like, okay, I've delayed enough. Let's send him in. And I disengage with my bonus action and get behind the glowy bubble. Go, Ikram.
You actually find that you can pass through the glowy bubble.
Oh, yes. And I like literally go, Ikram, I held him back enough. Your turn.
Ikram, you're currently, as you stand in this line, you are incapacitated and you can't move. Though, you gain 100 temporary hit points.
Oh my god.
100.
100. 10
Is
per level.
this a typo on there? Oh, okay.
What if I'm in the bubble?
You just passed through it, didn't you?
You can pass through it, but any
I
attacks
feel like more health has gone in. More
you don't gain any more health, but the barrier seems to be protected by the energy that's currently emanating from Ikram.
Well, I'm
so,
just
so
right.
if you're in the bubble, the
I'm
bubble
literally-
takes the hits.
How big's the bubble? Is like gonna be nice and close to him?
He can have up to 4 people, one in front of him, one to the side of him. So basically a 5 foot
5-foot radius.
So,
I'm right behind you, Ikram.
so you can sneak into his space as long as you're
Worst part is
within.
I'm incapacitated, so I got no idea what you're doing.
Just push him forward.
I mean, you can still look around and understand what's going on.
Can I like help him do the bow? Like get behind him, and go. Okay, Ikram, here we go. Yeah.
Worst part
Okay.
is I can't say no.
I mean, you can't take reactions and you can't take actions.
But if on his action, oh no, it's me doing the action. Yeah, no. We've done
Okay.
it before. We've done it before. I'm not even gonna bring it up because it's gonna bring us sad memories. But we did
You're so bright, Robbie.
close action before.
You're just so bright and golden, babe.
Oh, that's why I got glasses on. It's too bright. in
We
here.
don't have glasses on though.
Where is it? I think the gold line's stopped now, hasn't it?
Okay. Belvin,
Oh,
you
yes.
are covered in snakes. Casimir.
Do I don't make a save while I'm here, do I?
Nope.
Ooh.
Yeah, thought so. That's cool.
Casimir, would you like to try to lock another one of these glyphs in place?
Yeah.
Did it make a constitution check against Robbie's damage though?
It will now.
It's only got to beat a 4.
No, it's got to be 10. 10 or half damage, whatever's higher.
Oh, that's true. 10. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
But still,
So,
it's fucking wrong.
Maintains concentration.
Hell yeah. These guys got things under control. Casimir's really curious as what this is.
Okay.
Are you like able to fight now?
Nah, sorry, can't.
You fucking.
Okay.
Like literally, it's just me meeting Zelda.
22.
Like
As a bonus action, you lock in another piece of the glyph.
Ooh, as a bonus action. Oh, damn. So while I'm concentrating on it, what components can I use for spellcasting?
You can only use vocal.
Yeah, okay.
Anything to do with your hands or thematical components, no go.
It's basically all my spells.
And yeah,
Very few are just vocal. I actually can't use any for like attacking or anything.
well, that was just your bonus action.
Shit. Like my verbal spells are Misty Step, Thunder Step, Dimension Door, and Knock. It's like,
Mm,
go out of there, man.
But I got my hands on the cube though. I can't move. Shit. Can I throw a dagger?
that will require you using
Oh
it.
yeah, damn it. Sorry, I can't do anything.
Okay. So, its turn. It, seeing the barrier of light, it looks at the light and goes, "Heathens, you're responsible for this," and slinks its way over around Casimir.
Is he gonna attack me?
It is. You see it's just going to go, "Die!" And you feel its
Hold up.
Whoop.
Get to crack out my level 10 ability. Illusory Self. So as a reaction, once per short rest, I can make any attack miss.
You use your reaction this round?
On what?
Was it this round that he used?
No, it was
that
last
was
round.
last round. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I thought
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I'm sure about that.
Yeah, okay. I remember that now, yes. Oh, yes. Do it.
You're meant to be on our team, Belvin. Don't.
I'm just making sure.
Even if you're
He's
right,
bored
don't
and-
tell him.
He's just mad about the snake pit, alright? He's like, get me out of here.
Hey,
Okay. You shift around to the side, still holding the cube, as your illusionary double takes a hit, but then looks up at you, coming at you with another bite.
And that misses.
On a 13, it misses. It goes straight into the ground. This Naga is not having fun. The Naga then moves back 10 feet.
And I don't get an attack of opportunity.
You do not get attack of opportunity.
God damn it.
Ikram!
what would you attack him
I
with?
can't, that's what I mean. Like, even if I had a reaction, I'm just like,
Just kick him. Just kick him. Just kick him.
I give you the stare.
With the return, Ikram, of your... With the new connection of your former self from the God Plate, the shielding barrier that you wish to spread out across the cosmos, you begin to reconnect the ley lines of the universe and magic,
Heavy shit.
opening up the higher tiers of magic.
Ooh.
You are now also able to wild shape at will into beasts of CR lower than 1
oh shit.
Like without using a slot.
without using a wild shape. Anything
Damn.
CR1?
Damn.
Nice.
That's actually
Hot
sick.
dog.
So you could just
Yes,
become.
you could be
like-
additioned.
You can become an addition. Just do it.
But you got to make sure the CR level is.
No.
One
One.
or less.
I don't know.
That's so many.
I feel like those dogs would be
That
at
shit can
least
be
a 2.
anything, though. Just like
Just take
I-
a bird, fly around. Let's see.
I have included, where in your Ikram wild shapes, a list of wild shapes you can become.
Damn. Noise.
so
In the brackets is the CR level.
it takes an action, though, doesn't it?
It does take an
Yeah.
action.
Okay. I was just thinking, just go. Look, just change so many things as you dodge at transforming into something.
That'd be
small.
sick though. Like something's throwing a punch at you, just like transform to dodge it.
Yeah, it's so good. Then you
Oh, yeah,
transform
think
back
of it,
and
that
punch him
sounds
with like your bare arm.
That'd be awesome.
Oh,
In the end, Ikram never doesn't know his true self because he just always changes.
It's like I
Yeah.
don't even know what I was.
Yeah, I don't even know what my true form was.
While you're currently at the end of your turn, you will no longer be incapacitated or unable to move. So basically, yeah, that's the downside. Once you put the bubble up, you stay there till the end of your next turn.
Be good to.
Oh wow, I can
withstand,
turn
like,
into a fair bit of stuff actually.
a
Because
good
CR1's not even that high.
No.
Oh, sorry, it's pretty high.
Okay. Sandstorm. The bubble then drops and Ikram's able to move again, breathing heavily.
that's a really good defensive move, though. That's just like
My picture is like a massive meteor shower or something.
it's just
Bubble.
like also he's on 1 HP. It's like, yep, come and attack me.
Bubble trouble.
Okay. How's this? Can I do a visual inspection on this creature, or can I ask Ikram to have a little look for me? As our
It's
bestiality, not bestiality.
Fucking hell.
Bestiality
Wow.
specialist.
How's he look to you,
Wow.
Ikram?
as you've seen, he's
He's looking pretty fine.
as you see on this Naga, it's from Belvin's slashes, it's white hurt and near on desperate.
Okay, that's why I was backing up a bit. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna run, and on the way, I'm gonna pick up my dagger. So I didn't pick it
Okay.
up before.
You didn't?
That.
So that's going to be your bonus action. Pick it up.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, perfect. Pick it up, and then I'm gonna like ninja run towards it with my daggers. Fire. There's one fire like line behind me, and one lightning line, and I come up and just go attack at the same time with both of them.
All right, run up and make the hits. Shout out what you get.
25.
25. It's going to hit.
26.
Oof. Okay.
Nice.
So the damage for the first one is going to be
13.
13. So it's going to be 13 to maintain its con. It does. The second one is going to be 10.
9.
Oh, for the con save, yeah.
9. Okay. And so with that, it succeeds. It maintains its concentration, but you deal some alright damage to it.
But does it die?
It does
That's
not
all-
die.
Joe,
just
you said it was weak. Jesus, weak.
It's
Yeah,
desperate.
it
Weak
looked
compared to what it was.
it looked bloodied.
There are some pretty big gashes on it.
Well, I got full HP. I'll just sit there and try to be intimidating.
Just tank it.
Casimir, your turn.
Alright. Oh, did the 22 last round, did that do anything?
22, yes. So, what, with the bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
yeah,
tried
you
to turn
locked-
it.
Yeah, you locked another piece
Okay,
into
so
the
that's
glitch.
2.
That's 2. There's
Uh,
still 4 more. And you see as you
Keep
look
going.
from the cube to the god plate, the top 2 have disappeared, locked in place in the inner core of the cube. Make that
Arcana. Oh, 15.
15. Okay.
That's a real
Yeah.
low one for you.
That was a 2.
What are you actually
Yeah.
doing? So what are you actually locking in or linking together?
He's doing his cube.
There's
Oh,
like
you
some
see
sort of
it
connection
with-
between the cube and the god
Connecting.
plate.
Remember he did that with the one at Chult, and then
Yeah.
it freed all those souls.
Okay, you can make an intelligence saving throw.
24.
24. You do not suffer a level of exhaustion.
Okay, that's good.
That's a good positive.
The Naga, looking at the group, comes over to Sandstorm, slinks on up and goes, "So, here comes this," and it's going to bite you twice.
Wow.
Does it now?
First one,
I think it's teeth and break, right?
Inches still.
the first one hits you still. The second one, you basically backflip and kick it in the face. But first, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, one sec. Okay, so half the first damage
Oh, uncanny dodge.
with my uncanny dodge. Just double checking that one because I have a few dodges now. And
Dodge and evasion.
yeah, they're different. I was trying to think which one was it.
Evasion's deck saves.
Yeah. So what do you say, Constitution?
Constitution.
Constitution.
Oh, what the?
Oh,
I'm going so bad tonight.
All right. Beautiful.
Constitution.
Ones that you rolled.
A lot.
I've been rolling horribly.
Yeah.
The only nat 20 I got was a bloody
Wait.
donut.
That's actually pretty low because he rolled 10d8.
So which damage does he have?
It's the total damage. I just looked it up, and it's just you can undo the damage from one attack.
From uncanny dodge?
From uncanny dodge.
Damn.
Half an attack, half the attack's damage against you.
And-
So we got
That's good.
very lucky.
Yeah, tax
you are
damage.
also now considered poison.
Oh no.
Oh, shit, that's a new feeling I get right now. Oh, I haven't been poisoned for a while.
So
Last time at the bar.
Yeah, alcoholic poison. Sam,
So
what's
you
this?
got half of 53.
How do you do that?
26.
26.
26.
You ran down. So it's 26.
You also have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh,
Sucks for you actually, because now you can't get sneak attack.
I didn't know that was true.
Unfortunately, he hasn't had sneak attack this whole fight.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That's why your damage has been low.
Yeah. I've also been rolling
Wait,
ones.
Yeah, you have been rolling pretty
Fucking hell.
bad. So many ones.
Every time I have to say the roll a one.
It's
every
finally
time I
catching
have-
up to you with all the natural
Yeah.
20.
I know. I tell you, it all evens out, guys. Rest of the campaign, I'm going to be rolling ones.
Yeah.
Another one.
I deserve it.
Your turn.
What'd you say? Minus 26.
Aggro.
Yeah, 20.
So I'm fully back to
You can
like
move
I'm
and stuff.
conscious and stuff, and I can move in that. I'm just
Conscious, fully able to move. Your stats are still currently what they are on your sheet.
weak as piss.
Big Dickram's back in town.
Does he lose his temporary hit points?
You lose your temporary hit points once that shield goes down.
Okay.
But you can move again.
But you can move. You're
I
not
basically
pinned.
just became like a sturdy tank,
Like
Yeah.
a turtle.
like a turtle.
You pretty much, yeah.
You call on the spirit of the
Turtle on
turtle.
steroids.
Yeah, you're pretty much turtle. You pretty much just go into a shell and don't move.
Guys, get inside me.
It's really that's a very useful ability, actually.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
come in handy for sure.
How is this snake looking?
Quite bloodied. Most of the slashes from Belvin have been caused the majority of the damage.
How's
Yep.
that all looking?
I might just,
Where is
test
that
out
one?
me old angel wings that I haven't gotten out in a while, and so I'm going to.
They were out.
They're
Basically-
out, aren't they?
They're already out.
I didn't think I summoned
You're
them.
fully
No,
like,
When you got the power, you had your.
Sick.
Remember I got
they
blinded?
popped out automatically.
Yeah, nice. All right, well, I'm gonna do like
Uh,
like Neo in the Matrix when he like lines up to like Superman out. How like it kind of curls in and then launches. I'm basically gonna do that and just launch at the snake, and then pull out the crippler and just clock him one across the head.
Boom! Go for it. Flying as your wings
Bam.
flare out. Spin
Not,
around in the
not
air.
very much damage, but it doesn't matter.
But you do your
I feel good.
you do your level, I think, in Radiant.
Yeah.
For your
Plus 10.
angel power thing.
When you're in angel form, yeah. You do
When,
plus-
when you have Radiant Soul activated,
You do your level worth in radiant damage.
Nice.
so that's 10
extra.
points of Radiant
An
damage.
extra,
So
an extra
19.
10.
Yeah.
So 19 or less.
Nice.
So 19, it's got to make its con save.
Oh, that works on spell attacks too. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
Yes.
with divine light coming from Rysera, channeled through into
Nice.
Ikram, coming through the crippler, the gem of his mother, the woman that raised him, clocks this Naga, Sokosh, right in the head, and it goes boom, flying, twisting, tumbling, knocked prone.
Slow-mo
Boom.
loses a tooth.
Slow-mo loses 6 teeth, and poison goes up into the air, and Belvin is
Just kind of
danced
like,
back into this world.
just kind of move forward. He's-
Here's Melvin.
Belvin is also prone.
Oh, what?
It's like.
Is that how this when you come back?
Do I actually land at the end of this turn, or do I just kind of just stay? Like,
You're still flying. You still have full flight unless you
Yeah.
want to drop down.
You would
nah,
move
nah,
up to him.
free
though.
stay up in the sky.
You'd be over near him though.
You'd be there then or something.
Yeah.
I'd be there. That's where I was before.
Nice.
All right.
Nice work, mate.
Sandstorm, you're poisoned, but Ikram's now right up there.
Looks like he's surfing it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, that does.
animal handling.
The snake kind of reels up and because I just realized it can't be.
A bit of
Mate.
bestiality, that's what.
It's immune to being prone.
Yeah,
Oh, fair enough.
Snake.
So
still
I have
on
the ground
disadvantage
normally.
on everything.
Attacks and ability checks. You have
Everything,
disadvantage.
pretty much. That's everything I do.
Everything.
All combat stuff,
Everything,
basically.
everything important for you. Everything important.
Whoa, actually, is the magic still attack?
You guys also know that with the God Plate no longer shining, other than the light that's coming from Ikram, darkness has befallen the forest once again.
Oh.
As in
dark
nighttime.
is-
As in, wait, is it
It's
normal?
it's been nighttime for the entire time you've been in here. It's
Oh,
just
shit.
been like it's just been
I thought you meant
daylight
dark.
from
Evil. I was like, what?
What have you done, Ikram?
So the only
Doomed
thing
us all.
is
I blew up the sun.
But you do see floating up in the air are 3 little baubles just floating around.
It's Christmas.
Okay.
The majority of the base spirits and little critters have begun to recede away back into the darkness as well.
Well, I'm pretty useless.
Just check something.
You can still try.
You still try.
You still try.
I'm useless.
Oh fuck.
Now that it's
Oh,
darkness,
is this the poison? That's before, isn't it? Not after.
now that it, I'm sorry, son. I didn't mean to blow you up. It just happens sometimes.
It was Ikram,
Yeah.
blame him.
Yeah, blame Ikram. Blame Rock.
Blown up.
I
might as well go. I'm pretty good anyway, aren't I?
Sandstorm, you know that now since it's darkness, your cloak is billowing in this natural darkness.
I'm pretty much. You're saying I can make disadvantage normal, right?
Oh, because he's hidden. If you're hidden from it.
And
well,
I get sneak attack. I don't
if
know how
you-
this works.
If you look at your shadows hunt, while in dim light or darkness, you have advantage on stealth checks, which will make it a straight check.
Yeah.
Well, does that mean I get sneak attack?
If you were hidden, yeah.
I know. No.
If it allies it within 5
But if
feet.
My allies
but if
fight.
Also,
Yeah.
since Ikram's within 5 feet, you will get sneak attack.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Sweet.
But you have to. You want to hide first. Make sure you.
I am hidden. I am hidden because it's like nighttime in
You
my
still
shadow.
got stealth.
You'll have to roll it.
Yeah, you still got to roll.
But you get
Oh,
advantage on it though.
No, just a straight roll.
Normal,
No.
normal.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, it's
I'm
a straight roll.
Got ya.
Because of the poison.
Although
just do
poison,
Normal stealth roll.
yep, there's a bonus action.
I'm back, baby.
As
You're black.
as you disappear into the shadows and work your way around with them towards the Naga to get into prime position, you feel that stealthing, upon many of your other skills, are somewhat of a reliable talent to you now. Make your attacks.
So yeah, it's like just as soon as the lights go out, it's like, and then I'm just like, just disappear, and I'm like,
See what you did there, guy.
finally. Okay, and now he's gonna see a bright light in a second.
So straight rolls.
Now,
Yep.
oh,
Oh!
As you appear out of the shadows, you lose that surprise
God
as it
damn
rolls to the side as you stab into the ground. Your next attack's going to be at disadvantage.
God damn it, Sandstorm. He choked.
Wow.
He choked so hard.
Shit.
That poison's just really going through your veins, and it's actually
what is going
Quite
on
bad.
tonight?
it's ruining you.
Let's bring back the sun.
Make your second attack if you want to. It's at disadvantage.
Okay. Is that normal still, isn't it?
No, this is at disadvantage now.
Why is it now?
You done fucked up.
Because you're not hidden
Because you
anymore.
missed your first
No longer
one.
get it.
Seriously, guys, what has happened?
You choked.
Sandstorm happened.
All my luck is like
Watch this. Double nat 20s on the
Yeah, I was
disadvantage.
gonna say you might roll good disadvantage.
disadvantage. Okay, disadvantage. Dragon Tooth.
Oh, good though. Not natural, but still.
30 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Though it's slithering away from you, you find a connection and just.
Oh my god! And I get sneak attack though, right? Because I got a guy right next to me.
You actually had sneak attack, to
Is
be
that
honest.
a normal? Is that a disadvantage? No, that's just a,
That's just a roll damage.
that's just a roll of fucking damage.
Roll
Can't fuck that
fucking
up,
damage.
All damage.
Noise.
Oh, fucking average too.
Oh no.
God, I can't believe I rolled a one again. How many ones did that mean?
A lot.
Just like 4 or 5,
Yeah, probably
maybe.
about 4. Yeah.
Oh, God, wow.
Now you know how it feels.
It's all evening out, but it's doing it in big batches.
Yeah, there was just like that. It's like nice.
It's-
It's not like a sine
Alright.
wave or something.
This thing's not feeling too good. Belvin, it's your turn.
Yeah, it is.
Payback time.
As much
This thing's in a panic.
I
It's got
suppose-
2 on it. It's just like, no, my light. I am in control. I must lead. Go.
Get it, Bill.
Just,
Fuck you, man.
I just like step out of
and
the way.
he's just gonna like. I didn't quite enjoy the snake bit. And then he's just gonna grab his sword in this motion and gonna cast Misty Step and come up on top of his head.
Make attack roll.
The sword just shines bright light again, and just. And this is gonna be my third level Divine Smite if I hit.
Okay, if you hit.
I want to check something.
You vow?
Yeah.
Last a minute.
It hasn't been a minute yet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was making sure if it was a minute or whatnot. All right, and natural 20.
Oh,
damn!
And you crit your smite too. Oh
Yep.
shit.
Let me just where's
It's a third level,
God.
and it's plus an extra D8, right?
yeah.
Perfect,
And
perfect.
how do I do that again?
This is unbelievable.
So it'll
How do I
be,
make it so it's just a crit for this?
It'll be 5d8 plus 5 times 8.
48. Oh yeah.
Because it's plus
But
an
no,
extra D8.
I could make it so it's just a crit, don't I? Where if the next thing I roll is just going to be a crit.
You got to set it up like that.
Yeah, you gotta set up like.
I can
So
show you
it's
how
basically
after.
going to be
Better pay
40. It's going to be 40 plus whatever the roll is.
Okay.
Damn.
Alrighty then. So let's just go. That.
Plus 18.
Plus 40. Oh, plus a D8 as well.
Overkill. Plus 8. Plus 4.
Plus 40.
Plus 27.
Plus 9.
Plus 9. 106 points of damage. But,
What the
Melvin,
fuck?
as you bring the sword
Whoa,
down,
whoa.
you feel Helm shielding you through strength. Very strange occurrence as your divine connection to him to protect others and protect yourself, no matter what path they are on, has granted you more of a divine presence and power in your road for vengeance. As you, with every attack you make, do an extra d8 of radiant damage on top.
Every attack.
Every attack you make with whatever weapon, if you make a weapon attack, you do a d8 of damage.
Wow.
Of radiant damage.
Okay then. And yeah, and just this just shining like in very intense radiant energy as he just like jams it down. Just you see just like a plume of just radiant and just explode out from its head.
106 points of
It's
damage.
gotta be a world record of Dragon.
I mean, no, I don't know. You've come like it's
Sandstorm's
close to
had high.
Sandstorm.
no, this is ridiculous.
Sandstorm's had into like.
Well,
triple
I
digits.
had a sneak attack of 50. I know that, but I don't know what the rest was.
You've had a really big hit before, though.
I know. I
Is it
didn't.
over
know
100 though?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it
can't
was. I
remember.
think from memory it was like 127, I think, but I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to go back and have a look.
Alright,
But it was
Bill,
like
Gonna have to up your game here, mate.
it was like
Gonna
two
have to.
crits with high rolls.
Not deny that to stop.
But still.
Not.
With
Well,
that,
I mean, but is it dead though?
with that,
No,
you
you're not.
ride the creature down. Make a dexterity save as you ride this creature. Basically, that slinks on down.
21.
You surf on it as it
Oh.
crashes down to the ground and as
Then just kind of like lift the sword up and then just
Yeah, you do the cloud
Good back
victory
on.
Didn't
pose.
even clean it off, mate. What a grub.
as he's done this, he flicks it out and then she's it.
He's got those style points.
It's a natural reaction with sword users.
It's such an overkill.
it truly is.
Yeah, you flick and then you sheath.
Flick and swish.
We'll get our bloody squires to fix that up later.
Court of King Chaos.
What the fuck is that?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
And then,
I think that was the wrong music.
all right. So
With that, the Naga is just there, and you see from its eyes comes out this golden light that then disintegrates into just magical energy and disappears. It kind of glitters towards Ikram, trying to reach the connection, but then having the same golden light as the god plate did, along with Ikram's golden energy itself. You then see the 3 bubbles of light then float down towards the Naga's body. And you see as if a blue spectral energy was being pulled from the Naga itself into each of these creatures. Like a ghostly smoke with a wisp of a scream in the rising of this spectral energy.
How big are these things?
These things are literally just a fist, like the size of a fist.
Like a fist of light.
Just a fist of light bubbling, and they just bubble just there.
Hey, listen.
Ikram, you're familiar with these beings, with these creatures. They are willow wisps.
Ah, like
Navi.
Warcraft.
You can currently see that each one of these is extracting the soul of the Naga.
Oh shit.
As darkness befalls you all, you see the forest animals do come out of the woodwork a little bit after seeing the fight, seeing their guardian fallen. And before we get to Casimir's last check, let's go ahead and have a little break.
No.
Are the wisps like rotating around trees getting lumber?
No.
No, they're just collecting
They're just annoying you. Hey,
They just
listen.
collect after they collect the soul. After they collect the Naga soul, they just pop back into the forest and float away, looking for other dead creatures to absorb.
Damn, they just sucked its soul out.
Yes.
Are they like good creatures or bad?
I will.
They just
What's
went
this-
for it.
Does
like,
Ikram know what they are?
That's a stern question for yourself. And with that, I'm going to go grab a little bit of water because I'm going to need it, and we'll be right back with
I'm gonna go get a drink.
continuing
Yeah.
our story
Dude.
of Dragon's Brew D&D in just a sec. Joygasm, if you can
Robbie,
take
can
care
I
of them in
take
the
some?
diner for a second.
I'll take care of the diner and I'll get to you after. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the diner. This is Joygasm, your break host. How are you all going? Hello, Odd. Welcome to the stream. How did you all enjoy that first session? That was pretty unlucky for Sandstorm. Did not go too well, to be honest. We beat the Naga snake. Bit poisoned. I think we all came out on top in the end. Hello, son. How are you going? The bright light is now gone, but the sun is still there. In chat. How are you going? I have to keep everyone entertained. The special today in the diner is you can get a full English breakfast with an English breakfast tea on the side for $15.95 Australian. Hey, Live. How you going? Welcome on in. A hard job working at the diner. You know, I keep my customers happy. English breakfast, English breakfast, a big breakfast plus an English breakfast tea. Sorry. So you're getting the breakfast, you get the sausages, you get the egg, you get the bacon. What else do you have in a big breakfast? Tea is bad. No, tea is not bad. Where's my background? Where's my Joygasm background? Here we go. Yeah. Shit, there's not enough light. I need to adjust that. There we go. There is my Joygasm teacup. Do not listen to Sun. Tea is the best. Oh, yeah, mushrooms. Yes, live. Yes, what about the mushrooms? Can't forget about that. Sometimes the big breakfast changes now and then, but That's generally what you get. You get tomatoes as well, right? Grilled tomatoes sometimes you get. Yeah, which is pretty good. Let's go back to the diner. Where is my diner? I have it here somewhere. There it is. We go to my old bedroom. Here's my old apartment, right behind me here. So I can go back to my old apartment anytime at all. So yeah, this is every Wednesday around 7:30, and we usually knock off around 10:30, 11, depending Australian Eastern Standard Time, depending on the campaign usually. Sometimes Dragons Like Cats likes to finish off a certain part, but we try to finish at 10:30. Hello V, welcome on in. Well, you've been here the whole time, haven't you? Welcome back to the chat. About 2 hours again. Knockoff is end. Yeah, knockoff is like when you finish. So we start around 7:30, 8, and then we go to about 10:30, 11, usually. How are you all doing? Hope you're enjoying the jazz. I'll show you. This is my old apartment here, and I can go anywhere. I can teleport into my new apartment right here, and here we go. We got my ukulele here, my Spider-Man poster. Got my keyblade here. What's behind you? Oh, we got my guitar. There we go. It's there. And we got some R2D2 here. Got a few things there. My session starts at 7:30. Yeah, it's good timing. You get home, you have dinner, and then you knock off and get to sleep, go work the next day. That's usually the problem with finishing too late. You feel tired the next day, but we do our best. Come back with a hat. Did you always have a hat?
Yeah, I've been wearing one all session. I don't know why. Today just felt like a hat session.
Okay, I'm going to go to the diner and get a tea myself.
All right, yeah, you go to the diner, get yourself a tea. I've got myself a little cup of tea as well.
Let's tag out.
Tag.
Okay.
Gotcha, buddy. Welcome, everyone, to Dragon's Brew D&D. I'm your host, Dragons of Cats. Welcome, live G3 Gaming. Hello, how you doing? Session starts 7:30 on Fridays. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, we try to finish up around about the same times, just keep it a little bit fresh. I'm sure Joygasms let you know about that. But welcome, everyone. I hope you've all had a wonderful night. I need more water, to be honest. By the end of that, I was faking it. I didn't have any water in that bottle whatsoever. Thank you so much for the follow, Amanda and Crooked Crow. Welcome. Thank you. We are currently playing to also raise funds for the Unicorn Foundation, which is a foundation based around neuroandrostenine tumors, a form of cancer. So we're trying to raise a little bit of coin for that, and your donations, if available, can help our wonderful players as well. We just scroll on down and dooply doop. And let's see. I feel as if we have a pun in the works. Found this little baby out there. And this is in honor of our druid Ikram.
Let's be real. Belvin took the spotlight in this.
Look, Belvin finished the job and was the main fucking source of problems
Finished
for
it.
this creature.
Started it, middled it, finished it. Mate, I've just been raring to go in combat for a while now.
Yeah, look. Well, I think you're going to enjoy this next part.
Ooh.
Because, to be honest, aside from Ikram, you were unbearable. Wasn't a very good pun.
Wow.
I'll show myself out, everyone. Don't worry. It's okay. Oh.
Where's my armor class 14? you changing shit on me, Kyle.
I think I did. Look, to be honest, there's a lot of tokens in a small area.
Okay, that's fair. I was just like, wait a sec, it's 16.
Nah, it's still 16. Yeah, I must have changed.
I just changed it then. It wasn't.
Beautiful, mate.
So what did I miss while I was gone?
Well, Live Tree 3 is just taking it hook, line, and sinker. I love you, my friend. I love you. That was beautiful. I mean, to be honest, I'd say that's a bit fishy because it's off the scales. Scales. I'll show myself out.
You know, it wasn't too bad. That was better than the last one at least.
I said I'll show myself out.
Okay.
I can't go that far. My headset will disconnect. It'll be bad for everyone.
Goosh.
Yes, that was our encounter with a Naga, while the party also had to work around a puzzle. It was a 3-part puzzle, working like that of the dragon doors in Skyrim, where it's the 3 icons of different creatures. You have to line them up one by one, and then put in a certain something to unlock the door. I'm giving Live J3s. You win. You win tonight. Belvin didn't win shit. You've won tonight with that pun.
The double trouble.
Oh, that pun was incredible, my friend. Thank you. Why did the skeleton not go out on Halloween? Because it had no body to go with.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's like, if I could be bothered getting out of my chair.
Yeah, it's like, I can't be bothered standing up.
Yeah. I literally just sat down.
I'm so exhausted. What are these other 2 blokes doing?
Jacking.
That's right. So what was all the power-ups about, Kyle? Huh?
I'll tell you in a minute once we get back to our game. So I know you figured it out.
I know what's going on.
Hurry up and finish it then.
I know exactly what's going on.
Hurry up and finish
I'm
it.
trying.
Finish it.
I failed all my checks and it's like, shit.
This fight, I feel like, got only more interesting when Belvin got banished, because who knew what was going to happen. But if Belvin didn't get banished, I feel like he just 1v1.
Well, the first thing Belvin would actually recognize the first spell that it casts against Sandstorm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shield. Was
not Shield of Fate. You've been under its effect before.
Against Sandstorm was it Command? No, it's not that much.
Suggestion, maybe?
No.
I remember the first one.
It was Gias.
Ah.
Would Belvin know that spell though? Like
you were under it from
You experienced
from your
it
sister.
firsthand.
Yes, that's right.
Your mate.
That's right. I forgot the name of it though.
Yeah.
Just think of code. Get it?
Code Geass.
You would have never Giased.
I get it, okay, guys. I know Code Geass, alright.
Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, no. Wait, watch it together.
It's good anime.
It's damn good anime. There is some good anime coming out I would like to make a couple of recommendations for anime out there for all you weebs out there. I do recommend going out and watching Rising of the Shield Hero. The first couple episodes are quite controversial, but going forward from that, if you give it a chance, it is quite the fun anime, and also has what is it? Spring's 2019 waifu, which is Ryan Talia,
Raccoon Girl.
Raccoon Girl,
Yeah.
our best Raccoon Girl. Which actually no, she's not waifu. She's best daughter because she's only 10, guys. She's not waifu. She's best daughter.
Yes, that's better because she's young, but like in the anime. Oh no, I won't spoil anything just in case.
Yep, don't.
I
spoil
have
it.
not. I will admit I have not seen the anime, but I have read the manga.
Now, also, what happens when a tsundere and a tsundere meet each other and fall in love? Well, that's what we get in the wonderful tale of Kaguya-sama, Love is War. Two tsunderes working on the student council team. One's student president, the other one's vice student president. And then it is just a game of wits and war as they try to get the other one to confess their love for each other. It also gave us this wonderful dance, which has become honestly one of my favorite things just ever. If I can find, and I will link it in chat. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but fucking let me weave out here. Go away if you don't like. No, I'm kidding.
Why aren't the Robs saving us?
The Robs don't get to save you.
God damn it.
For a second there, I thought my own Twitch channel was not going to allow me to post that. I was like, wait,
Yeah, it's like, no, hold
channel.
up, Kyle. You can't put that shit here.
Now, waifu of 2019, spring or autumn, wherever you are, is not Chica either. No, she's in high school. You dirty rats. She's 16.
I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
And yes, Panty and Stocking are also quite good anime. But also, if you are a isekai dweeb, you know, you like Sword Art Online, you like Overlord, I highly recommend That Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime. It turns all the tropes on its heads, and it's just fun. It's just good old, dumb, wholesome anime fun.
That one is also a good one. I've read the manga.
Yes. All of these can be watched on Crunchyroll or Anime Labs or whatever. Not sponsored, just a weeb.
Please save us, Robbie. You muted.
Muted.
Other streaming services are available, not just Crunchyroll, by the way.
Oh, the Robs back. We're saved.
What happened?
Sorry.
We're talking about anime and weebs. And
What happened,
waifus
guys?
and shit.
I left the stream in a good state.
God damn it.
Now we can jump back in.
I don't know what a weeb is.
Do you want
Basically, Kyle.
I like anime.
Good.
Look, I'm trying to inspire you, but I'm also trying to disrail you, Live G3 Gaming. Don't. I'll get you there. Buddy. All right. Let's jump on back
Save
into our
yourself
game.
live. Alrighty.
Let's jump back on
Alrighty then.
into tonight's game. And do we have music? I believe we do. It's light. It's fine.
You hear it, Luke? I don't hear it.
It's building up. It's really quiet.
I want to refresh.
Here you go.
No, I can hear it.
Here's something a bit better. So, as we dive back into tonight's episode of Dragons through D&D, the Naga's just gone down. Belvin draws his blade. Casimir, you stand at the apex of control over the god plate. Make that Arcana check.
Oh, alrighty then. Oof, 18.
18.
Another low roll.
Again, you can make me a Constitution save.
Con?
Yep. No, actually, Intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Intelligence save.
Would this be at the same time that Belvin slayed?
Just after the Nagas come down and crashed.
Right.
11.
You take on a point of exhaustion.
Oof. Okay.
As you're struggling there, the last lock on this god plate, basically trying to capture two at once, it's become too much of a pain. It's becoming very much an ordeal.
Damn.
You're trying to gather it.
By this time, if he's Belvin will go over to stand next to Casimir, just kind of looking.
Ikram, you notice as your light from your wings and yourself flowing within the area, small critters are now re-emerging from the. Some are emerging and coming to look at that the light they've lost. Others are returning. Multiple pixies and fairies are floating around in the trees, and some of those branches that look like outstretched arms with faces in the woods are beginning to recede back into normal trees. You see that the god plate, this obsidian obelisk, now only glows with two arcane runes, one above the other.
I read the runes.
They make no sense to you whatsoever, but they do draw some similarities to the circular and triangular glyph that was on the god plate from Chult.
Right.
Can I try again?
You can try again.
I have disadvantage now from exhaustion. I believe.
Actually, if Belvin would have come unseen, more than likely Casimir breathing pretty heavily from exhaustion, he's just gonna put his hand on his shoulder and just be like, "You got this, Casimir," and cast Bless again.
Ooh, thank.
Good night, son. Hope you have a wonderful sleep. Stay warm.
Goodbye, son. Sorry we had to blow you up.
Bye,
Yep,
son.
sorry. We'll bring you back, never.
Wow.
No, go check.
Damn. 30.
We love you, son. we'll wish you back
That
with
is a
this one.
terrible disadvantage.
Yeah.
With a 30, with your friends beside you,
I'd like to think it's Belvin's presence.
Thanks, Belvin.
and though between yourself and Belvin you've had your moments, you still realize that you were still friends deep down, though his form has now changed.
We've been repairing our friendship. Got a little bit shaky
Yeah.
for a bit there.
You've repaired your friendship, and you have gathered that he's begun to see from a different perspective in life for his new form. As you lock the next two of the glyphs into place, you take it from the obelisk,
It's complete.
lock it into the core of into the core of the die that hides underneath the puzzle cube. As you gain access to the true Ven glyph. And through this glyph, your mastery of the cube and unlocking the die and sealing this glyph to the core shows you multiple paths of magic that you've been stumped on for the last 6 months, granting you access to the higher tiers of magic. You feel empowered enough that you can finally muster the magical strength to cast that chain lightning.
Oh, damn. 6 level spells.
I would like to welcome you all to level 11.
Yes!
Now, Pahomes, you can stop pestering.
Am I what now?
Or you. At the end of the stream, you're going to be like, so are we level 12 now?
So is the rest of the stream us leveling up?
Tradition.
What we're doing?
Well, that's the good thing. I've mostly done it for you in the prep. I've just got to move. I've just got to move it over.
Don't steal our fun.
I haven't stolen any fun. Unless you want a multi-class, then I haven't stolen it. Then yes, I've stolen fun.
I get to restore all my fucking.
Well, now that you
stats
mention
back.
it.
I want to be a bard rogue.
Okay,
Not
do
a
it.
rouge.
Yeah, you can do that. You do you, Mr. Yu.
Okay. Nice.
I still got only 6 strength.
You still only have 6 strength.
Nah, when you level up, doesn't it? Wouldn't it?
But now you can just
Refresh.
transform into different shit.
I'm going to just literally have to stay as an animal from now on, I think.
Ikram, you at least know how to now travel between trees.
True.
Yeah, true.
6 level spells, yo. Now we're in the big leagues.
Oh, guys, 6d6 for sneak attack.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
You also gain reliable talent. Unless it's a natural 1.
Yeah, but
If you roll under on a 9 or lower, it's considered a 10.
Yeah.
Literally can't fail sneak now.
Literally, my sneak attack's plus 13. My sneak's plus 13.
So,
So,
it's 23.
I literally bowl. I really rolled. Yeah,
23 or higher.
yeah. I must roll a 1. Wow. Wow, wee wah.
Wowie.
So yeah. With that,
That is amazing.
in the meta sense, you guys have gotten up to level 11. I leave the floor open to you all on what you want to do next.
Well.
You stand in front of the god plate. Dark. It's you can now take the cube or the die out from the spot as the rune that was holding it afloat in the air has gone out. The magic's absorbed into the cube.
Alrighty. Well, we came here to get Ikram's powers back, so that's what we achieved.
We have achieved that, yes.
Now Kaz just probably wants to just go full isolation mode and investigate this new cube glyph.
So we wish to go back to the keep. For now.
Kaz just like, eh? Oh, yeah.
Kaz is so entranced by the cube. Now, if you during Sandstorm, you realize that you are 2 days out
Oh yeah, resurrection.
till resurrection starts, till you can use your true res.
Yeah. I think we should go back to
It is currently 1 o'clock at night, and you guys traveled for the majority of the evening, passing through the woods.
How far away is Greenest?
Greenest is 200 kilometers to the west. Well, 200 miles to the west.
I want to have a detour to Greenest.
You wish to go to Greenest Sandstorm. Now?
Wait, where do you want to go to Greenest?
In 2 days, we can
Four.
bring our mother, Dolphin. Bring her back. She didn't deserve to die.
Oh.
I think she's the one.
This is with the power
Okay.
that the crown bestowed upon you, is it?
Yes. As the King of Mesro, I think she deserves to come back. She was taken early when we were too weak to defend her. As you know, you were right there.
I know.
And I think bringing her back will bring some more happiness to the area and to us.
I'm not gonna argue to bring back Mother.
I think
That
we
is
can,
what you wish to
Yeah.
do, then I fully support it.
I think it'll be good.
Just oh, how long would it take us to travel 200 miles?
Well, depending on what you conjure up, if you ride horses, what you summon to assist you in this moment, horses will probably be your quickest bet. They'll probably get you there within 3 days.
Okay.
If Ikram can remember a tree,
Of course you can. He makes love to trees every night.
Sorry.
You can remember a tree in Greenest, surely. You've been there
Ikram,
for many years.
if Ikram can have a bit of a rest and then prepare his new, understand his new, his new connection to nature in the world.
Because your house is still there, right? Or was it burnt down?
Yeah, Raven Forge was mostly attacked and
Has-
turned to cinder.
Has Belvin still got the,
I
the
still
ring
remember the trees and stuff.
of spell
Spell
story?
story. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you spent a lot of time in the forest nearby. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking I could put a teleport circle in there because you're not attuned to it right now anyway.
I am.
You are? Okay.
I am attuned to it. Yeah.
Well, I can put spells in it anyway.
Yeah.
If you want.
That would be much appreciated if you do.
Do you know what you want?
Not at this point. Maybe I'll converse with you later. I do think maybe a rest. Maybe we could rest where the unicorn is. That way we know we can all rest and the unicorn can keep us protected. Did vow to protect us for a month,
It's true.
so
Did it say only within the forest or it'll follow us for a month?
It'll follow you for a month.
There you go.
so I would suggest going back there and resting, and making sure everyone's fully prepared.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
We head back to the pond where the unicorn was.
All right. You pack up what you need, begin to head through the woods. As you do so, you see it return to its former glory.
Did we see a unicorn or anything on the way?
No, the unicorn was too weak to travel at that point, so it kind of stayed at the stayed at the glade. Stayed
Is
at the
there any sort of like healing or anything I could have done to it?
Not in the rush you were in.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
no
need
worries.
maybe once we get back there.
Any of you guys do poison heals?
Yeah,
Oh,
Sandstorm is
Poison
still
heals. Yeah.
I can.
Sandstorm's still like
Like, I'm pretty weak at everything right now.
I can.
Oh yeah, mate. Let's arm wrestle and see.
Can I? Okay, I'm gonna arm wrestle Ikram, but with my tail.
I'm gonna give you a strength check at disadvantage.
Okay, we both got fucking shit strength then. Let's do this.
Well, he already has disadvantage though.
No, like for
A
me.
strength saving throw or just a
From
straight
poison.
Strength check.
Strength check.
We can't go lower than disadvantage anyway.
Gonna lose.
Give me
Yeah,
one
yeah.
Come on, you gotta beat him. Nathan,
Gonna beat him.
you gotta beat 18.
But what happens if I get 19 normal non-crit?
Just beat
Beat
him. Just beat
Yeah,
him,
still
mate.
beat him. Just
Beat him.
because it's a crit doesn't mean it's.
I want disadvantage
He's,
though.
just beat him.
Do it, mate. Just do it.
Strength? Is this a straight strength?
Strength check.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
This is not my
The
night.
good roll.
You
was
would
on
have
it.
beat him.
This is not my
figured-
night.
You figured if you weren't using your
Tail.
tail, you would have got him.
I couldn't help myself. I had to show off a bit.
Yeah.
I just wanted to test him. He looked weak, and I thought, oh, I'll beat him.
And he's just like, nah.
But he's still quite low.
Melvin said he was going to fix me up. He did that before a roll, surely.
Ikram just transformed into like a bear arm or something.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
what
mean-
animals can you do at will?
Anything under a CR1.
Which
Okay.
is
As far as I know, it's
Lot of
basically
shit.
everything that I want to do.
Well,
All
what do
like
you
the
wanna
normal
do?
animals, I think.
Yeah.
Robbie, you're healed,
Not
boys.
sure about.
I used
Thanks.
5 of my healing pool on for Leonie.
Holy shit!
Right.
Thank
And I just go
Is the bear and stuff?
It
a
just
CR.
grab my
Sweet.
holy symbol and then just
I think
the brown bear is
Thank
a
you,
CR1.
I think black bears.
Now
Right,
I'm
the
wrestling.
black bear is a CR. Is you can freely shift into a black bear, but you know a black bear
Wow.
isn't as strong as a brown bear.
Yeah, they're a bit smaller, I think.
Still,
What's a brown bear though? Are they?
So yeah,
1.5.
two,
Think
I
of
think.
a grizzly.
it's a grizzly.
I think
bear.
this yeah
No,
two.
no, but I mean CR was.
I think.
I might need to get my book.
You can shift into a horse.
Yeah, true.
You're all right now, Ikram.
yes.
Can you turn into a
Or
a
you could
bear?
shift, or you could shift into a hawk.
No,
So useful. You just have so much useful things now,
that's
dude.
fucking
During battle,
ridiculous.
you can literally just go, "Oh, I'm gonna be this now. I'll be this now." So if you want to get over flight, like you can move around easier as a horse.
But still, it requires an action for him to transform into
Yeah.
into that.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't he?
Still.
He's a moon
That
druid
basically
though.
means that
So
I've got
it's- So it's a
infinite.
bonus action, isn't it?
Let's double check on that.
Because moon druids like more. They focus
Yeah.
on shapeshifting.
My God.
I think that's right. I just
I
want to
think. But then, like to leave it is an action, I think. Or maybe it's a
I-
bonus action. I can't
I
remember.
think in that regards, it's just like concentration. Once you drop it, you drop it.
One level is
I
magic.
can't remember. I haven't played a druid. So.
Strong.
Yes, as a bonus action.
Wow.
Shift into a wild shape.
So literally every bonus action you can transform.
Fucking OP crim.
That's insane.
And then you can always pull out like
So
a
at
big
least I've
daddy
got, like,
fire
infinite health.
elemental.
But
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you're a.
Yeah, if you take like less damage than its health, yeah.
Can you just transform to the same thing and you get max health?
yeah, I'm assuming so.
Yep.
Unless Carl's
But if,
gonna
if something hits you really hard though, you take damage into your
Yeah,
normal
if
health.
if you shift into a bear and then a dragon breathes fire on you, you're more than likely going to shift back.
Yeah. But still, that's fucking good.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
I mean,
Can
it kind
you
of
transform
makes
into a
up for
cat.
all
You're gonna have to
Just that I
study
just
all the
lost.
animals now to think of cool ways you can fight now.
Yeah, no.
Or even just out of combat, you can do anything for us. You can get around corners and what's behind there. You can just do
Turn
something.
into a rat.
Yeah, you
Just
can
turn
do
into a rat, turn into a bird, and do scouting.
Yeah, you can still
If I
keep.
turned into a rat though, would
I'd eat you.
Sandstorm? Yeah.
Can't help myself.
Where's it
You'll
from?
have to find out, won't you?
Transform back.
But then, like, if he
Yeah,
hits me, would I
explodes.
change back while he's in?
I think
inside
I
his
die.
gut, so-
All right.
Alien.
Well, regardless,
A new form of assassination.
as you then travel back through the woods, you do reach the pool where the Elven Arch stands. The unicorn still lies, is still there. It rests within the spring itself, lapping up the water and just soaking itself and licking its wounds. The water is crystal clear, and I'm not shifting back to the dam.
Charlie.
I'm not shifting back to Charlie.
And the ducks. The ducks.
No, they're rocks. Remember?
Sure they are.
yeah, the
You see me in another rock.
They were ducks.
I'm gonna kill you all. I regret everything.
I love it. You went back to it and you go there and then you put
Like, wait a
rock
minute.
over it. Like-
I didn't say that.
Did he? Nah, I love it. He should do that.
Oh,
And go, the rocks, god damn it, look.
I was right all along.
Yeah, that's it.
As you return, you hear in your minds from the creature. I see you were successful. You are right, Sarath, are you not?
That's you, Ikram.
yeah, no, I'm just thinking whether
It's
I should be telling people this or not.
a unicorn. They're divine creatures.
I suppose.
You can't
Yeah.
lie to it. I'm pretty sure that was a thing. Was that something else?
You can't lie to a unicorn.
I think, isn't that a thing? Am I going crazy?
Sounds like it would be a thing.
How about you lie to it and find out?
Yeah. Charlie, what do you think, Charlie?
No, I'm gonna
What?
be honest with it
Maybe-
anyway. Like, because I
maybe
think
I'm
that would make
crazy.
more sense. Yes, that is I. Oh, the former me.
You. Many stories are there about you. I do not believe you are of that. My mistress has told me as I've regained my strength about the warmth of your now mortal self. And I thank you. I thank you for bringing a tear to my glade. If you wish, I can enchant the arches, this arch of Coralon, to send you back to closer to your home.
That would actually be awesome. Because that's where we're heading, right? Just to clarify with everyone.
But make an insight check on that, Ikram.
Oh my god. Can I swap the nat one with the arm wrestle?
No.
You should that one. Bastard.
You're just like, you want to send us home? Okay. Cool. Thanks. No. Awesome. I'm done with today. Fuck it.
Sweat? Yeah. Send us home.
You.
What? I feel like this is gonna go to shit.
You see the unicorn look around and look at the arch. Does anyone understand the language Sylvan?
Language what?
The language Sylvan.
No.
I have comprehend languages.
The
I do not.
words become. With that, you hear some sort of word, something be thought out loud. Strangely enough, you don't understand what the language is, but Casimir begins to cast comprehend languages. Make me an intelligence check to see if you pick it up.
Intelligence. 18.
The word for the word in Sylvan is Bishnatana, but when translated, it refers to Golden Fang.
And the unicorn said that. Is that correct?
Yes.
While it was casting a spell, or it was just saying
Not
that?
casting a spell, just thinking it out loud, like with you and its telepathy. You then see a wisp of smoke appear from the arch, and a shimmer from the inside of the arch that then begins to open up into a mirror-like portal of liquid that then shows out a glade on the other side. This glade, you see there are two metallic, under the dark of night, just barely able to make out, two metallic-like bull statues at the top of the hill of this glade.
We have seen that before, have we not?
Yes.
We've
it
seen
seems
that.
familiar. That was in the forest
We
where the
should-
corruption was.
Attack the bear.
That was not in the forest of the corruption. That was in the misty forest as you went to Ophelia's glade, the other
No,
unit
remember how it was
of the misty forest, where you guys got the.
because we didn't.
Cutting out.
Cutting out, Rob.
You cut out, Rob.
Yeah, I think my net's going
Yeah.
funny.
Definitely.
As yes, the first arch you came across had nothing there. It was just an arch on a hill.
Mhm.
The second one had 2 Gorgon statues.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. And where was that
That,
one?
and now that was in the misty forest, south of Riverguard. When you guys went to search for the unicorn, another unicorn, Ophelia.
Okay.
Seems as if you stumbled upon a network of sorts.
Go from one to the other.
You then hear in your minds the archers are an ancient elven network of safety. The wood was abandoned eons ago as the elven civilization fell under the weight of the golden claws.
The golden claws. Do I know what that's referring to? Is it like what it sounds like? Golden dragons?
Golden claw, Rysarath.
Hmm.
And when the unicorn says that, it's pretty much saying it in the most literal way it can. The elven civilization literally fell under the weight of possibly the god plate, the rib cage of this massive beast, and whatever impact followed with it.
Wow, Ikram. Fucking rude, mate.
They retreated.
Civilizations.
They retreated away from this, leaving
It was
only
an
this
accident. I
blade
swear.
and this arch behind, with the goddess
Don't drink and
Alana.
fly.
granting this unicorn as its caretaker. The kings and queens of the elven people still know the ancient words of how to activate these arches, passed down through royal lines. If you go, I cannot bring you back. But my promise still holds. I will protect you till the next moon. For the next month, I will be alongside you.
Well, what's
Is
that-
he talking to Casimir? Sorry, like it's
I
All
think
of
all
us.
of us.
okay. It is all
Open,
of us.
open conversation in your minds.
Yeah, cool.
What do we want to do next? Do we want to try and go and because the mercenaries, the Iron Ring or something, they were responsible for the corruption in the forest, and someone said the cultists were up there.
So, what you remember about that was Lady Marcella told you that Sifrax, Syrax the Seer,
Yep.
was being responsible for the corruption. The Golden Circle is just her puppet army, pretty much.
Golden Circle or Iron Circle?
The Iron Circle.
Which is we saw them a part of the dragon
Attack, yeah.
attack.
Yeah,
wasn't
which-
The Wyvern Riders.
it?
Yeah. So their members are currently a part of whatever the Cult of Dragon are up to,
Yeah.
you believe.
To me, that sounds like a good.
I think that's our next stop.
Yeah, that way we can even, if we can find out if they know the whereabouts of cultist leaders that they would be reporting to. So
Syrax.
I'll put it down. It's in chat.
Syrax. Okay, cool. What was the town called they were at last time?
The town that they were at was called. 1 second, please hold. Lork.
Lork. Okay.
Just 1 second. So, the unicorn looks over each and every one of you. You're weary. Please, rest with me. I will guard you for the night.
Kaz is pretty exhausted.
That would be much appreciated. Thank you.
And as you go about setting up camp, not lighting any fires, mind you, you find your warmth in what way you can. And as night take you, you can all roll your hit dice for your level up.
Yeah. Let's see if I'm lucky.
Can I use a natural 20?
No.
I don't want to roll another one.
Pretty nice.
You don't want to roll another one. I'm rolling next week.
Oh,
Ooh,
terrible.
pretty low.
Terrible.
Oh, re-roll.
Ikram, you get to reroll that.
Oh, thank fuck. I just had a heart.
Shit. Just so red and you're like, nah.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck?
Still not great. But better than one.
It's literally half of what I could.
I'm gonna roll a 2.
Come on, Robbie.
Nah, I'll do it next week.
Come on,
No, mate, you can't bitch it.
Oh, I don't want to do all my bad luck.
roll it on stream. Come on,
I'm gonna roll
buddy.
a 2, aren't I?
Nah, do it, mate. Do it for the
Okay.
viewers.
Oh, for fuck's
You get to reroll.
It's a reroll one.
Me and you, mate, we're all over it.
Oh my god! Oh man!
There it is.
I
Nice.
want to do it next week.
Unfortunately not.
I knew it was gonna happen.
As
That's great. So,
as rest takes you all away,
Man, I thought I had a bad.
Oh,
That's
That was a
man.
bad run tonight.
Casimir, as you begin to study, thinking of your spell book, and the cube basically transmits it to your mind, taking on and growing, learning new spells. You send your dream spell off to learn from other masters, Tozan, Remilia, as you somehow just have this incredible now prowess for higher tiers of magic. Ikram, nature grants you mother's protection, as you now have higher tier magic selection.
Oh yeah.
Sansom, you've been doing this for a while. You're pretty good at what you do, and what you know, you're excellent at. We'll note this down as your unlucky session. Have you had 5 nat 1s, I think, for this whole session?
The one unlucky session your entire career.
And Belvin, Helm has granted him a constant smiting light to his blows. Though,
Damn.
as you normally wake up to the crack of dawn, you sleep a little later this time, Belvin. You're the last one to stir. The exhaustion from the last couple of days have really taken its toll on you. As soon as you stir awake, you hear your sister's voice in your mind.
Oh, shit.
Brother, Varam was seen in the trade settlement of Biorsky Bridge, near the Serpent Hills. Varam is desperate to retrieve the veil before Severin discovers.
Can you copy and paste that?
Yes.
Thanks.
And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
oof. Which one's Varum?
And I'm glad it's over. Bring on next week, please.
So,
Varam is the White Worm Speaker, the
Yeah.
leader, the one above Talus in the White Sect. I'll just put you over onto the map real quick so you can...
Severin is
Severin is in the astral plane, you know, currently.
Yeah, he's the red.
He's the
one.
red leader, right?
Yeah,
Severin?
He's the big boss.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the one. I knew. I was like, one of the names I've heard that is the red dragon.
Okay.
Severin. That's right.
So right now we are down here. Oh my god, what's going on with the quality? Load.
Okay,
Right now, you were down at the Wood of Sharp Teeth.
There we go.
okay, so it's only north.
We are. Oh, right. Okay.
It's only about
350 miles.
360
Yeah.
miles.
So,
So he wants to retrieve the veil.
he's trying to find a way to retrieve the veil.
We should definitely go there.
Gives you an idea that he doesn't know where it is.
But he's heading somewhere.
He's heading somewhere, heading towards the Serpent Hills.
Could be a good opportunity. Take out one of the leaders. It's also risky because we could lose the veil.
You currently hold the veil, is that not correct?
Yep.
But would you not want to take this opportunity to
Yeah, deal
take down
a big blow to the cult.
leader
Hmm.
and maybe even pry information from this person?
Callus has been trying to get you this window of opportunity
What
for the
will we
last
do?
6 months.
Find out next episode.
On Dragon Brew Z!
Down.
But the thing is, does Melvin tell the group though?
Yeah, how
Pull
would
this shit
Casimir,
again.
how would Casimir take that?
Take
I
my
know,
10
right?
strength and fucking.
Well, look, you're just going to have to find out next time on Dragon's Brew D&D.
I can imagine Casimir trying to just punch Melvin.
Just like toon toon toon.
He wouldn't even be like on his armor, just his natural skin. He'd
Yeah,
just be like,
like, just like ow.
So thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us in this little bit of an adventure. Thank you so much for the follow, Live G3 Gaming as well. Thank you so much for joining the flight. I'm Dragons Are Cats. This is my wonderful crew. If you want to catch up with them, you can, especially the good old Joygasm, who we also want to give a little bit of love to.
Thank you. I do community nights every Tuesday nights. Catch us there for Jackbox, all the fun games. I might be doing a sneaky stream tomorrow night. We'll see. And there's our Twitters. All our Twitters are there. And our Discord there. Dragons Are Cats chat. There's now a lewd channel. Some of the
Stay
stuff
lewd.
there
Stay
isn't that
lewd.
lewd though, to be honest.
Look.
I'm seeing unlewd things in there. I'm like, come on, guys.
All right. So if someone was still awake, oh god, she'd be going nuts. Just gonna let you know. Stay lewd, stay crude. I'm Dragons and Cats. You can catch me also on Torswall's channel, where we play the Vice D&D, another live stream D&D game for charity. You can catch it at 6 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time or 2 p.m. Pacific Time if you live in the States or over there, in that area. Where I play Vidar Lycran, a Hexblade Warlock, to a homebrewed Hexblade Pact. You'll find out if you catch the stream. I'm Dragons Are Cats.
Shout
This
out
has
to
been a
Carl.
wonderful. Thank you. I have been your humble DM. Throwing that out there again.
No, where's the
God
clip?
damn it. Yep, link it.
I gotta find it.
Like,
Thanks for watching
Clip?
live.
yes, thank you
you
all
had
for
fun.
joining in and watching live. Yeah, agreed. We love you when you stop in. Thank you just for being here and just having a little view. Hope you like some of the mechanics we used in the game as well. Bit crazy. I'm sure everyone's going to have questions about their level ups and everything and abilities. So you guys,
Oh
you
yeah.
players,
Yeah.
shoot away because hey, welcome to higher tier play.
Finally, back
This
to
is the
level
first
11.
time. This is the first time at level 11, wasn't it?
Wait,
That's the second time. I
Did we
think.
hit level 11 in Strahd? I can't remember.
No.
I mean, you
Was it that first time?
you finished level you finished the game like as
Yeah,
you
we
beat
didn't actually
Strahd and
play
left.
level 11.
Yeah, as you beat Strahd and left. So that leaving Barovia was level 11, but you didn't really get to
It
use
doesn't
it.
really count, does it?
It's just,
Juicy tier play now.
yep.
Well, Ikram's got some fun
This
mechanics.
is where
you
we're
can play around
practically
with.
gods.
What do you mean?
I'm
You,
just,
like
like,
literally
overall-
can't fail shit anymore.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Oh, shit.
looking tonight's game, I can fail.
I was gonna say unless you
But not anymore.
It's fine. I got.
I'm gonna say
Well done,
if it's a nat one fails.
I know. It's all right.
That
I
is
got it all
100%
out for the year.
Which
It's
is
all
fair.
done in one session. So I'm done for the year. So I'm good. I got this. There's the
Alright.
clip there. If you want to see the clip, it is wonderful. Have this DM.
Yeah, what's the
Spoken
clip?
by yours
I wanna know what it
truly, the DM.
It's in the chat.
Yeah, give it a bit of a look. Give it a look. It's a bit crazy.
Funny.
Hope you have a bit of a look over that GIF. Well, not that GIF, but that glyph there. Luke.
It's just how it is.
Practically gods.
You're a bit sleepy. You've been talking all fucking night, and then you
I'm
need
pretty good.
to have a rest.
What can I say?
That's not water.
Yeah, no, I'm completely humble there in my fucking vodka.
Nice.
Alright.
But yes, I'm Dragons of Cats. If you want to come join us for a raid, we're going to go raid Nictacular.
When you right?
So copy and paste raid down there, or you can command raid to bring that on up, and we're going to go give our good old friend Nictacular 42, who is playing Persona 5, which is a
Ridiculous.
fucking
I was in there for 2 seconds, and a cat became a bust. I was like, "What the fuck's going on in this game?"
Japanese games, man.
I know.
If I'm being honest,
What
great.
is this?
Go enjoy it.
It's
It's
like
great.
sus-
Like great.
Come on in, ladies first. Like, what the fuck?
So until next time, friends, foes, and familiars, I'm Dragons of Cats. This is Dragons Brew DnD. Catch us next week, 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, or 7:30 actually. So don't worry about that. Whatever. But until next time, keep rolling 20s, not 2s. 20s. Good. Wonderful. And I rolled a 2. Crap. Goodbye now.